Section 14, ID number 736. My name is Abdurrahman Al-Zaini. Presentation 5. Imagine that you own a clothing shop and its inventory full of items that you cannot sell. You're losing profit because you cannot sell these items. No matter how you present it to your customers, it won't sell. And day by day, you become desperate to sell these items, even at a loss. And one day, a businessman approached you, and the man said, "I think you're desperate to sell these items. How about if I made an offer to you?" The offer was, "I'll buy your whole inventory, but at the half of the original price." What will you do? I'm sure that everyone will take this offer, even if it's the least desirable option. So this story brings me to my expression for this presentation, which is scraping the bottom of the barrel. I'm sure that everyone knows this expression. To scrape the bottom of the barrel means to content oneself with poor quality when all other possibilities have been exhausted. So let's take an example to illustrate this expression. When two teams are playing a football game or a soccer game, and they are short on the players, and one of the team's captains said to his friend, "I think we are short on the players. I think we have to include Mike with us." And his friend's response was, "Oh wow, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel." So the situation means that Mike is a really bad player, but they have to include him in the game because they don't have any other choice. Let's take another example. I remember one of my friends went to a singing competition, and I asked him, "How was it? And who won the competition?" My friend's response was, "The competition was awful. All of the candidates were awful. They didn't perform well. The judges were having a hard time and having a trouble picking the right candidate for the prize. But in the end, they were settling for John. Even though that John was a bad singer, they have to choose him because they don't have any other choice." And my response to him was, "Oh really? The judges had to scrape the bottom of the barrel." So the last example is when a company are short on the workers and they are desperate to hire anyone for a position. And they got 10 candidates for the new position. And all of them are not qualified for the job, but they have to choose one of them because they don't have any other choice. So they have to choose the best of the worst. And you can say to this situation, this company is scraping the bottom of the barrel when they hire this person. To summarize, now that you know the meaning of scraping the bottom of the barrel, which means to content oneself with poor quality when all other possibilities have been exhausted. So that brings me to my final remark, and I would like to finish up by saying life sometimes can be unfair, and life can put you in situations that you have to scrape the bottom of the barrel. And what I learned from this expression that it ain't wrong to get in a situation that you have to scrape the bottom of the barrel, and I think it's essential in our life. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something from my presentation, and thank you.